What is good with y'all, man? So today we're going to be ranking all the quarterbacks in Madden 21 with Gunslinger by their release times, right? That means how fast they throw the ball. And obviously we're only doing quarterbacks with Gunslinger because guys without it, they throw the ball a lot slower, as you know. Without Gunslinger, you need Gunslinger in Madden 21, right? So it's about 48 quarterbacks now. I'd say about 30 of these guys I know their releases because we did a video back in the day going over all the quarterbacks releases, timing them to see how fast they were. But at the time, those were the only quarterbacks with Gunslinger. Now obviously a lot more quarterbacks have come out, so what I did was I just kind of watched guys use them in gameplays, and that's kind of what I had to base it off of, right? But don't worry, I have a pretty good idea of their releases because, like I said, 30 of these guys, there's 48 in total. 30 of them I've covered all their releases, so we're gonna be fine, don't worry. So let's go ahead and get into it. Obviously, S is the best, F is the worst, right? Let's go ahead and get into this thing, right? And I'd say S time to get in the S tier, your release time has to be around I'd say around 0.15 seconds to about 0.19. F is probably gonna be like 0.30 to like 0.27 ish, probably around there, right? So then you get an idea for the rest of these, right? So let's go ahead and get the hell into these, right? First up, we got Tim Tebow. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna put him in B. Surprisingly, with Tebow, a guy for a terrible release in the NFL, like he probably one of the worst mechanics I've ever seen, actually doesn't have a terrible release in Madden. It's solid, right? Trey Lance. Here's the thing with a lot of the rookie cards, I feel like all their releases aren't crazy different. Like they're all like, and I feel like it's because EA hasn't really watched them play in the NFL yet, so they all kind of, they didn't really, all the releases aren't that much different. Like pretty much all the rookies, I'm gonna tell you right now, they're all probably gonna be around B and maybe one in C, I would say. But yeah, I'm gonna put Trey Lance in B, not over Tebow's though. I think Tebow's is definitely faster, right? Next up we got Baker. Baker is also gonna go in B. I'm actually gonna put Baker over, can I please put, there we go, put him over Tim Tebow. I would say Baker's release is faster than Tebow's. Next up we got Matthew Stafford. So Matthew Stafford is going to be S tier. That's right, good old Matthew Stafford is good. I'd say there's only like 4 or 5 guys in S tier. I could be wrong, probably not even that much. A couple guys, right? But trust me, these guys definitely deserve to be in S tier. Stafford is definitely deserving of the S tier. Dak Prescott's release, it's really mediocrity. I'm debating on putting him C. I really am debating on putting him C. I'm not going to put him C though. I'm going to put him he's going to be very low in B. It's a mediocrity release. It's not too good. Next up we got James Morgan. His release, it's another average release. I'd probably put this thing under we'll go under Tebow for Morgan in B tier. So we got Zach Wilson. I'm going to put Zach Wilson's over Trey Lance, B tier once again. Derek Carr. So Derek Carr, a lot of B tiers. You can see we got a lot of quarterbacks. There's probably gonna be a lot of B tiers. Carr, I would say he's B tier, right? I'm gonna put him, he's gonna be B tier. We're gonna go, I'm thinking low. I'm gonna put him over Prescott. It's not, like he really could be close to C tier. Robert Griffin III though, this is a tier release. RG3, the first A tier release QB. Next up, we got Tannehill. Tannehill's got a nice release. I went 24-1 in weekend league with Tannehill. I like Tannehill. I'm gonna put him over. His release is really good. Like it surprised me. All right, he's gonna be A tier. Next up, we got A-Rod. A-Rod is obviously S tier, right? Over Stafford. That release is unmatched. Trevor Lawrence is actually gonna be C tier. I don't know, I think his release looks really slow. Obviously I haven't got to use that one, but I can definitely say it just looks very it looks slow. So Lawrence will be the first C tier. Drew Brees is going to be another A tier. I'm going to put him under RG3. If I'm not mistaken, his was definitely slower than Roberts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it definitely was. So yeah, but he's going to be A tier. He might be one of the lower A tier guys. So we got Big Ben. Big Ben is going to be another low B tier, very low, like under Prescott low, like it's borderline C tier. So now we got Jonathan Ogden. He's F tier. I mean, he's arguably one of the worst releases in the game. Next up we got Culpepper. Culpepper's also going to be F tier. That, I swear to God, Culpepper's release is it's terrible. Oh my god, it's bad. Steve McNair, this is gonna be C tier. I'm gonna put it over Trevor Lawrence though. Taysom Hills is not bad. We're gonna go A tier for Taysom. It's over Breeze. No, I'm not gonna go over Breeze, but his is definitely, it's nice. Teddy Two Gloves is gonna be B. We're gonna put Teddy's is pretty mediocre. Like I would honestly just put him right under I'm thinking just under Derek Carr. We're gonna go under Derek Carr for Teddy. Joe Burrow, his is another it's not bad, it's decent. Joe's, but it's also a little bit upper. I would put him over the rookies. I would put his release over the rookies, but not over James Morgan. Michael Vick is going to be A. Vick, I think, is going to go right under Ryan Tannehill. Vick's always got one of the best releases. It's just how it is. Johnny Unitas, he's borderline F, but I'm not going to put him F. He is borderline F, but I'm not going to put him at F. But it's a nasty release. It's nasty. All right, now we got Tony Romo. Tony's is just, it's not bad, right? It's B tier, but I would actually put it over, I'd put it just under James Morgan. Pat Mahomes, surprisingly, I would say Pat Mahomes is B, but I'm gonna go over Tebow, but I'm not gonna go over Baker. Baker's definitely got, I'd say, one of the highest B tier releases. Surprisingly, right? Next up, we got Tom. Tom, it's a B tier release, but I would say this thing is, honestly, it's in the Baker, Mahomes, Tebow. It's right around here, right? I'm trying to remember, because obviously, like, I did a video on clocking all these shits, and I'm kind of trying to just remember. I think it's definitely over Mahomes, though. So Brady's going to go right under Baker, but it's not better than Baker. Russell Wilson is borderline F. It's a really bad release. I'm trying to remember. It wasn't faster than Johnny Unitas, I can tell you that right now. Fuck it. Russell Wilson's gonna go F, but he's not gonna be the worst. And actually, Ogden should be the very last one in F. Yeah, those three guys right here, terrible. It's bad releases. So now we got Nick Foles. Nick Foles doesn't have a bad release. It's actually pretty decent. It's gonna be B tier. I would go over Tebow. It's actually a pretty good release. Trey Lance is gonna go with the rest of the rookies, right? Where the hell are these idiots at? I would say though, it is definitely, is it faster than Trey Lance? No, I wouldn't say it is. I wouldn't. All right, Randall Cunningham. This is actually an A tier release. And it's, I would say I would put this one, I'm either gonna put it over RG3 or under RG3. We're gonna go just under RG3 because his release stack, it's something with his release, it's fluky at times. It's really weird, but we'll go right under RG3 for that one. Bo Jackson, I bet a lot of you guys didn't even know Bo had a quarterback card. The release, I'll be honest, it's definitely C. Where would I go C? I'm probably gonna go, I'd say like it's either under Trevor Lawrence or over it. I'm actually gonna, you know what, I'm gonna go over Trevor Lawrence. Actually, no, I'm even gonna go over Steve McNair, believe it or not. Yeah, Bo's got a better release than Steve McNair, Trevor Lawrence, and it's crazy, isn't it? Right. All right, so now we have Dak. Did we already do Dak? Okay, I accidentally put Dak in here twice. My fault. Things happen, right? So next up, we actually have good old Alex Smith. Okay, Alex Smith is gonna be A. He is going to be yeah, over Tannehill. Alex Smith is he's a borderline S tier release guy. So next up we got Lamar. Lamar, he is gonna be F. His release is gonna be F, but it is gonna be the highest F tier release. Highest F tier release. Next up we got Fields. Fields will go with the rookies. I would say his is just under Justin Fields. Josh Allen is going to be an A tier guy. We're gonna put him, I think we'll put him right over Drew Brees. Phillip Rivers is gonna be S tier. He is gonna be over Senor Matthew Stafford. Now I think I actually forgot to put Brett Favre on here. As you can see down here, the only quarterbacks we have left are Herbert, Marino, Watson, Montana, Kirk Cousins, Garoppolo, Rich Gannon, McNabb, and Doug Williams. I forgot to get Brett Favre. Just know Brett Favre would be the top S tier guy. All right, just know that Favre would be he has the best release in the game. His release is the best. It's just a tad bit faster than Rodgers by like a second, 1.2 or 0.5 second. I don't remember. So just know that. I did forget to get Favre, but just know that. All right. All right, next up we got Herbie. Herbie's also going to be A. I'm actually going to put Herbert. He's around this Breeze and Josh Allen range. The Derby, I would say I'm going to put him under Allen. All right, Marino. Marino is going to be F. Marino is going to be, I think, under Culpepper. Yeah, Marino's it's nasty. Marino and Culpepper's release are actually really similar times. So honestly, you can't go wrong. Like they're pretty much equal. All right, and Deshaun Watson, believe it or not, is actually good. All right, I accidentally clicked the ad and I thought I fucked something up. Back to where we were at. Where the hell we were at? Yes, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is S tier. He is going to be the last S tier. His release is actually really fast. I think it clocked in like 0.19 seconds or something like that. I remember that shit. His shit is fast, believe it or not. So yeah, Watson will be the last S tier guy. So next up we got Joe Montana. His release is not really that good. I'm gonna put him B though, but he is going to be the very last B tier. So next up we got Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins is gonna be A tier. That's right, Kirk Cousins. He's gonna be the last A tier though. Jimmy G will be B, but he's gonna be an upper class B. I'm gonna put him under Tim Tebow. All right. Rich Gannon is also going to be B, but he's going to be an upper class B. I'm going to put him just under Mahomes. I forgot all about Rich Gannon. I know y'all forgot about him too. All right, Donovan McNabb. This isn't his. I couldn't find his Ultimate Legend. What's it called? Card art, but it's fine. It's not a big deal, right? He's going to be B tier. He's going to be about. I'll put him under Joe Burrow. We could go under Joe Burrow there. And last but not least, we have Doug Williams, who is C and F. We're looking at C and F. He's got a nasty gonna I'm honestly gonna go C. Very last C tier. So, like I said, I forgot to get just know Brett Favre would be the top of the S tier. I forgot to put Brett Favre up in here. It's all right though. Favre would be the number one S. He'd have the fastest release in the game, right? So we'll go Favre, Rodgers, Phillip Rivers, Stafford, Watson. Those would be the fastest releases in the game. Then I would say Alex Smith and Ryan Tannehill are like some really good honorable mentions. Then you got Vic, right? Robert, Cunningham, right? These guys really good releases as well. So yeah, the worst releases in the game: Lamar, Russell Wilson, Culpepper, Marino, Ogden, and I'd say a fucking honorable mention, Doug Williams. Those are the worst. Those guys, stay away from. Now you can use them, right? You know what I mean? But obviously with Gunslinger, it speeds everybody's release up. But just know if you use Brett Favre and then let's say you go use Lamar Jackson, you're gonna notice because that is a drastic change in release time. I mean, that's pretty goddamn drastic. But that's pretty much gonna do it though, boys. Like, comment, subscribe, man. If you haven't already, go ahead and drop your boy a follow over on Twitch. We stream Madden pretty much every single night. Same as all my social medias. That Bull Chris. The link to it will be in the description. And that's gonna do it though, boys. Your boy is out.